Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine and the special media feed over at Geekazine.com. Just think magazine, put in a geek, you've got a Geekazine. And today we're going to take a look at a video card which I got from AMD. It's the R7 250 by MSI. This is one of the entry market graphics cards. It's perfect for a gamer. It's perfect for video editing. And I want to show you. We're gonna do some unboxing. I'm gonna show you how I put it into the computer, and then of course I'll talk a little bit about the specs of this card. First of all, you can find me down here, geekazine@gmail.com, Twitter handle Geekazine, and of course use the hashtag GeekOut if you really want to get a hold of me anywhere on Facebook, on Google Plus, on Twitter, and so on and so forth. So, all right, well, we've got the MSI. This is the R7 250 video card, and basically what it is a PCIe 3.0 card. So it fits into any standard desktop that does run PCIe. It has the latest DirectX 11.2 drivers into this. You can actually use this with multiple video cards to get a better gaming experience. It's got what's called MSI Afterburner, which it's kind of like a turbo boost or an overclocking situation for the video card, because it's not the most powerful card out there in the market, but it is a great card in the sub $100 market here. So let's take a look at unboxing it. So we've got the R7 250 card right here, and of course you just open up the box and it's just going to have the card right in there, in of course the protective wrap. So we'll just pull that right out of the styrofoam there, and then we'll pull that out. Basically this card is got 65 watts of computer power. It's running the AMD Zero core with power technology for power savings. As you can see, there's a DVI-D connector, an HDMI connector, and a VGA connector. It has one big fan on there, so it'll keep it cool. It's not a silent card, but it'll definitely do it for gaming. It's got 8 gigapixel PS. And a memory clock of 1.15 gigahertz, running GDDR5 RAM, and like I said, that can be overclocked. As you can see, what also comes with the box, we've got the CD there, and then of course the user manual, which I wasn't too liking this user manual, because if you crawl underneath a desk, that user manual is going to be tough to take with you. The print is small, and as you can see, I'm even having a hard time opening it right there. But that's basically what you get with this card. No extra cables or anything like that. You'll have to supply all of that yourself. So basically, that's what you get within the box there. Of course, it's an AMD video card, so it's also got app acceleration, 128-bit memory bus, and runs about 73 gigabit per second memory bandwidth. For basic gaming, it's not going to be a high-end card, so if you're looking for something more high-end, you got to get out of the sub $100 market. But this is a great card for somebody that only has about $80, $90 to spend on a video card, and especially for video editing, and that's the big thing. That's what I use it for, is running your Adobe Premiere, Sony Movie Maker, and other video editing software. I found that what it did from my card, which is a 2 gigabyte version of a car with a faster clock in it. Basically, to about 15-minute movie took about 2 hours to actually produce down from there, and of course I did a little bit more than just adding the interview, and then of course the lower thirds and all that other stuff. So it had to process a little bit harder on that, and once you put more stuff on, like for instance overlays and stuff like that, it'll take a lot longer, like 3 to 4 hours, and go from there. So let's show you how to put the card into the box here. There's my desktop, and I actually used the desktop I use for doing all my stuff. Now there's the MSI card, goes right in the PCIe slot. Like I said, I have a more powerful card, so I have a 450 watt power supply in there. And of course, with this, with only 65 watts of computing power that's needed, you don't need to plug in extra stuff. So that would actually save on my power if that's a big concern. So basically, you put the card in, you put the screw in, and then you're ready to go. Flip it up. You can plug in your DVI. Once again, it's a DVI-D. It's not a DVI-I, which lets you hook up multiple monitors to that connection. But DVI-D will let you hook it up to a single monitor. And then, of course, a VGA connection as opposed to a second DVI-D. But it does have an HDMI connection. So you can actually hook up 3 monitors to this card. And when it comes to basic desktoping between 3 different monitors, it does it really well on keeping up with things. I didn't see any flicker. I could put everything up to their maximum resolutions on the monitors. Of course, I use monitors that go up. A couple monitors go up to the straight up the 1600 by 1200 and 1600 by the 16:9 version of that. So they worked really well for that. So basic desktoping, there was absolutely no problems with. And of course, some basic gaming, no problems with there. The video production, like I said, took about 3.5 hours running Premiere Pro on a 15-minute video. When I used Movie Maker, it was a lot better on the process time, but once again, I also use different layers like lower thirds and stuff like that on there. The higher end graphic cards are, the 5 to 6 to 700 cards. Those are the R9 series, and they'll definitely get you some good times when it comes to putting out videos or doing some gaming, especially some higher end gaming on monitors, maybe a 4K monitor or something like that. You want to get the best resolution for a card, then that's what you would go for that. But if you're looking for something, $100, maybe you're refreshing your desktop because you don't want to buy a brand new desktop. Not too many people do, and you can actually upgrade the processor. You upgrade the processor, you put in a new video card. I do that every year, and upgrade the memory. And you've got a pretty decent machine that can still do what it needs to do. And even with my desktop's a few years old, put in a new graphics card, put in more memory, and it runs just like a champ, and I can do what I need to do and go from there. Once again, the name of the card is called the R7 250. It is by MSI, and it's an AMD card, so it uses the ATI AMD drivers, the Radeon R7 series, basically. And under $100, we'll have a link in the show notes where you can actually get one of these cards. But if you want, we're actually going to give away this card. So we're going to do this. The week of March 31st. Through April 4th, and that's going to happen. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the link page over at Geekazine.com, and we'll have a way that you can enter from there. You'll have many chances to enter, and you can do it daily for a week, so you can get this card into your system. And you can check everything out over at Geekazine. Like I said, think magazine, put in a geek. You've got Geekazine. I'd like to thank AMD for letting me review the card. Of course, this did not sway any opinion of the card. I ended up putting my video card back in because, quite frankly, I needed the power to do that. And of course, there's other AMD cards that we'll be talking down the line about and showing you how they work. Until then, my name is Jeffrey Powers. Check out everything over at Geekazine.com. Once again, my email is geekazine@gmail.com if you've got a product that you want me to review, or my Twitter handle is Geekazine. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time on the Geekazine special media feed, and we'll review some other cool stuff. So thanks a lot for watching.